Jarret, you were here Saturday after the game and talked about this some, but you've watched it on film. Evaluate your performance in the offensive performance overall this past week.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, it was probably our best game of the season, mine as well. There's definitely a few mistakes that, I could learn from moving into this week.
Safe to say, Jarret, that your comfort level with the offensive line is at its best right now. It looks like the last 2 weeks, this seems to be a synergy that maybe wasn't there at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just putting trust in them, even if, you got blitz coming, no blitz coming. I'm just trying to stand in the pocket and, put all my trust because, when I have doubts or I try to get out of the pocket is when some bad things have happened this season.
Over the last couple of weeks, has it been a matter of just the light going on, or is it something much more than that your play level has picked up?
I mean, I don't really know. I think I just keep going back to work, and I put in so much work in the off season, and it's finally, I guess, just clicking. I guess that's all I could really think.
Safe to say that you've turned your alarm on your internal clock back a little bit now with the way they're protecting?
Yeah, I mean, I stand back there really comfortable, confident with the way they're playing. I got plenty of time to get the ball off.
Touchdown catch by Bryce in the back of the end zone. Take me through. Obviously, you want to throw it high. Did you think he had a chance to get it? Your reaction when he makes obviously a very nice catch.
Yeah, so we have like a post-over combination. All I really have to do is make sure the safety stays down. If he backpedals, then I'll go to the over. He came down. So I'm thinking post, and the defender was really on front of him. So I was trying to put it in the very back where, Bryce could make the catch or like no one could make the catch. And really he made a, unbelievable catch. And that's really how the play works.
Curious what was going through your mind after you threw the pick six, because the next pass might have been the best pass you threw the game against Jarret on Winston on 3rd and 6 when you made that pass. Just walk me through what's going through your mind there.
Yeah, I mean, I just went to the sidelines, and I'm walking to the phones, right, like I always do, and I realized, we're back up. Like, it's not the defense is out. We're going back up. So I just really had to clear my mind, say, play the next play, go score, and just erase it is what was going through my head. And I actually really liked, going right back on the field, not having to throw a pick and then waiting to go right back on the field.
So the fact that they scored maybe helped you a little bit mentally?
Yeah, I guess so.
The number of deep throws you've made the past 2 games, just attempted, is pretty close to what you'd had the first 6 games? 6. Any explanation there? Is it the comfort from the offensive line, or is that something that you kind of noticed during that open week study?
The protection's good. I'm throwing the ball well, and the receivers are making plays. And when the receivers are catching the ball and making plays like that, we can be really explosive on offense.
You're leading the Big 12 in passing. Does it feel like it?
It really doesn't. I've only had like one 300-yard game. I remember last year, having like the 3 or 4 in a row, right? So it really doesn't, but just keep chunking it.
Do you notice that stretching the field is open things underneath, or teams trying to maybe choke off the underneath stuff when you have the deep shots?
I think we're attacking people underneath, taking what they give us and then taking shots, and then that's when just a good throw, good protection, and a guy making a great play comes in handy.
Team you're facing this Saturday, probably the most aggressive defense you're going to play this year. Yeah. They got you last year on a strip sack. How do you go about it? How do you prepare for a defense like this?
Yeah, I guess, like we talked about, moving that mental clock back, maybe moving it up a little more this week. They're going to bring some pressure. We got to win our one-on-ones. We got to protect again, and I really got to be, decisive in my decisions again.
You were getting something look like special going with O'Loughlin, and then all of a sudden he's gone. What goes through a quarterback's mind when that happens, and what are there any changes that have to be made, or does TJ just move in and do what he did this week?
Yeah, I just really have a lot of trust in TJ, just like I have in Mike. TJ's put in all the work, and practices really well during the week. So, I trust him and have all the confidence in the world in him as well as I did with Mike.
Talk about clearing your mind. How difficult is that? Are you better at that now? Maybe a pick six in years past would have set you back for the entire game.
Yeah, I think, it's just from all the experience I have playing, I've thrown a ton of interceptions, in games and in practice. So it's really, I really have that play the next play mentality in my head now.
I guess looking here at their numbers, third down defense are really good. So I'm guessing the key is similar to last week. Avoid the mistakes on the early downs and try to get it manageable.
Yeah, I mean, when we can get into second and short helps a ton for us to be, third and short. We don't want to be second and long and third and long. So as long as we can, be efficient on those first couple downs, I think we've been really good on third down, especially last week.
I noticed too, more under center for you, some pistol formations, some different things. Do you like some of the different tweaks that you've been doing the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think in the pistol with the RPO game, it's really easy to set your feet. And then under center, we run the ball really good under center, so then we can have some play action off of it. And I don't know why. I think just growing up, going to camps, I'm really comfortable with my feet at under center.
Why is the pistol, in your opinion, easier to throw RPOs?
I would just say your feet are already set. So in the gun, you're basically square, and then you got to flip. But say you're in the pistol, and it's coming down right here, my feet are already set to throw.
Okay, got to ask you about Halloween. You and your roommates, who had the best look? Why'd you choose, motorcycle guy?
Yeah, we were like a biker gang, I guess, and I guess we kind of stole the Halloween award for sure. Yeah, our whole group looked really good.
Anybody else on the team have anything that caught your eye?
I think JP was like a semi-pro basketball player guy. It was pretty funny. And Angelica's costume was pretty weak, but